tonight's 2nd to 60 Erie Masons Eagles meet the 6-2 Onsted Wildcats here in Onsted. And it all begins right now here on LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
The Onsted Wildcats are district champions. All or nothing right here. All or nothing right here. Throws it. And Morenzi pulls off the upset in overtime.
Lenawee Sports and the Michigan High School Athletic Association proudly presents high school varsity football, where tonight we get the pleasure of what should be an exciting game between the Erie Mason Eagles and the Onsted Wildcats. And as always, it's all a part of the season-long race to our state championship. Good evening, friends. You're here, Travis Bates.
And I'm Ethan Langton.
Ethan, how do you think Onsted will play tonight against the Eagles?
I think they'll do good. It just depends on how they play their cards, how Onsted plays those cards too, because if they can take out Erie Masons, it'll be a big victory for Onsted. But if Erie Mason takes out Onsted, they'll be heading pretty good in a straight direction.
And Erie Mason has had quite a few games with 50 or more points this season. Do you think this will be a high-scoring game?
It might be, like I said in the beginning, it just depends how they play their cards. Need to make sure they get those field goals, and yeah. You're watching high school varsity football only on LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
Of all the things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community, which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
And we're back. We weren't able to get an interview with our coaches due to that they are training their boys very well. From what I could see from the Erie Madison coaches was that they were really pushing their boys to do good and to make sure that they were able to get their runs in to warm up for the game. What was your coach doing?
It looked like he was doing a lot of passing drills throughout the whole first half of the practice before the game. But it looks like they were doing some running too, and the offensive line, that looked like they were trying to get good too.
Starting at wide receiver.
Next up, when we come back, we will start off with the kickoff.
It's another fall Friday night, and your kids should be
playing high school football.
It's a fun game, and it's safer than ever.
It's safe because the rules,
The coaching and the equipment are better than ever before.
As a result, serious injuries are at an all-time low. Seriously.
And Bill.
Strong schools, lifetime memories, and tomorrow's community leaders. And it's mother approved.
It's a great game, and we want to teach it to your kids.
And here's the kickoff. Ooh, right to 10.
And it's retrieved by number 2, an Erie Mason.
Yep, which is
it's brought down around the 31-yard line.
Yep.
The Erie Mason offense will be coming out. The Erie Mason offense has had a lot of high-scoring games this year.
Number 33, Caleb Promoda. Mason has the ball, first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Number 5 and number 6 for Erie Mason are on the left side, and number 8 fakes the pass. He's gonna run it up. It's gonna be he's gonna be brought down by number 42 by Onsted. He's gonna be brought down at the 31-yard line. It's gonna be 2nd and 4 for the Eagles. Quarterback is sacked by the Onsted Wildcats defense. It's going to bring up a third.
Is brought down in the backfield by number 70, Dylan Stevens.
That's Dylan Stevens that tackled. It's going to be 3rd and 8, loss of 4 for the Eagles. He's going to throw it. It's going to be
number 2, which was...
It's going to be... It's going to be complete. That's going to be a complete pass of about 30 yards right there. It's going to be 1st and 10 Eagles on the 40-yard line. 10:38 remaining in this first quarter of play. How do you pronounce Erie Mason's quarterback name?
What number?
Ty Mandel, ball carrier for the Eagles, brought down by number 20, Greg Dinkins.
I don't know. Just say Noah.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Gain of 8 on the play for the Eagles. It's going to be 2nd and 2 on the 32-yard line. The quarterback's going to run it. He's going to gain a 1st down and more. He's going to be brought down at the 20-yard line. Number 48 will bring him down. Barr.
The anchors said that they need someone to tell them when they're halfway through the first quarter.
Number 8, almost sacked by number 42. He runs out of the pocket, throws it. It's going to be incomplete. Number 5 broke up the pass. Travis Hill.
Mel Beaudry's pass is intended for number 2, Tanner Herrera. Pass is incomplete. Travis Hill on the defense for the Wildcats.
Yep. Complete.
It's going to be a 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. We're not supposed to get anyone on the mic.
Yeah, you're supposed to get director. Yeah, we get director.
Well, yeah.
But we're not getting him at all.
Oh, I know.
We're not getting him at all. He's supposed to have the mic with him right now.
Number 8 keeps the ball.
Yep.
He's going to gain. It looks like he was brought down past the 1st down marker.
I believe that was... looked like 27, but I'm not sure.
It's going to be 1st and goal for the Eagles. Marching it right down on the field on the first drive.
At the Onsted 6-yard line.
They got 7. 1st and goal. Ball on the 6-yard line. With 9 minutes remaining in this first quarter of play. They're going to run it. It's going to be number 8 again. Quarterback run.
The ball carrier brought down by number 20, Greg Dinkins.
It's going to be brought down by number 20.
The Onsted 3-yard line.
2nd and 3. Number 8's going to keep it again. He's not going to get the touchdown. Looks like he's going to be brought down at the 1 yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 1. We'll see if the Wildcat defense can stop him here.
3rd down and goal for the Eagles at the Onsted 2 yard line.
Here we go. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 2, actually. Ball on the 2 yard line. Wildcats keep it for number 8. It's going to be a touchdown, Eagles. Eagles score. Your score is 6-0. Number 8 scores. We'll see if they go for the PAT.
We do the PAT before we go to break. All right, we will be back with the game after this short break.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
And we are back at the at the Onsted versus Erie Mason game. The Erie Mason Eagles scored. And while we were on break, the Erie Mason Eagles tried for a 2-point conversion and did not get it. So your score stands 6-0 with 7:38 remaining. To kick off for the Eagles, it's going to be number 8. The quarterback. Back to receive for the Wildcats. It looks like it's going to be number 5. Yep. Hill.
You can't hear. I can hear on this side. No longer on this side.
No boundaries kick is fielded by number 48. George Clark, and taken down by number 22, Jenkins Cullen. Onsted will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball on their own 46-yard line.
47-yard line.
47-yard line.
And then cuts out, cuts in, cuts out, cuts back and forth.
Can you hear something out of it?
Out of the side.
Looks like it's going to be a false start on the Eagles.
I can kind of hear him when he goes on the mic. Okay. Otherwise, I can't hear him.
Offside is called against.
Keep doing your best.
It's going to be offsides.
1st down and 5 for the Wildcats.
Wildcat or offsides Eagles. Wildcats 1st and 5 for the Wildcats. We'll see what the Wildcats choose on this play. We have the quarterback back, Terry Berry.
Yep.
He's going to be brought down. It's going to be gain number 20, Dinkins.
Dinkins, Wildcat ball carriers, brought down by number 70, Jay Steele, and number 67.
Steele brings down Onsted's running back, Dinkins. 2nd down and 2 for the Wildcats on the 46-yard line. Number
Travis Hill, the Onsted ball carriers, brought down by number 4, Elijah Wright, Ariza, and
Hill was the ball carrier on that play. He got the 1st down. And they're going to be at the 39-yard line with 6:45 remaining in this first quarter. Number 85 is the receiver. 89, the receiver on this play, but they're going to run it. There's going to be a flag on the play around the 35-yard line. Ball carrier on that was number 5, Hill.
Still the Onsted ball carriers brought down by number 4, Elijah Ariaga, and number 11, Ty Mandel. There is a flag on the play.
It's a flag on the play.
Illegal block in the back is called against Wildcats.
It's going to be illegal black in the back against the Wildcats. It's going to push him back.
10-yard mark.
10 yards on the spot of the foul. It's going to be 1st and 16 for the Wildcats.
16 for Onsted at the Eagle 45-yard line.
Number 5 on the carry. It's going to be a 2nd and about 11. 2nd and 8. For the Wildcats. Terry Berry as quarterback. He pitches it to number 5. 5 breaks a couple tackles. He's going to be brought down around the 22-yard line of Erie Mason. Hill was the ball carrier on that. That was a pickup of a first down. It's going to be first down Wildcats. Mandel with the tackle.
First down Onsted at the Eagle 23-yard line.
Terry Berry and 48 gets pitched. He's gonna be brought down around the 15-yard line.
Rourke Park, the Onsted ball carrier, brought down by number 22, Mickey McCullen, and number 50, Gavin LaRoe. Gain of 7 on the play, 2nd down and 3 for the Wildcats.
Barth and Terry Berry are in the backfield for the Wildcats. Terry Berry gives it off to Hill. Hill gets tackled. It looks like it's going to be short of the first down marker. No, it's going to be a first down Wildcats.
Travis Hill, the Wildcat ball carrier, brought down by number 40, John Frank.
John Frank tackled Hill.
At the Eagle 11-yard line.
Looks like Terry Berry, Hill, and Barth in the backfield for the Wildcats. Number 89, Bean, wide receiver. Hill keeps it. He's going to be brought down around the 3-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 3, it looks like. Ball on the
Still the Wildcat ball carrier was brought down by number 4, Elijah Ariaza.
3-yard line.
Bryce Deal.
We would like to take a moment to say that Lenawee Sports Network provides local sport coverage that airs on LISD TV, on screen by instructors and operated by our students. LSN offers live sports broadcast experience to all high school students within the Lenawee Intermediate School District. If you would like to join the team, please email us at lisdtv@lisd.us.
And while he was reading that, it's going to be a touchdown. Wildcats, Hill. And we're going to see if they go for a 2-point conversion or the PAT. And we're going to go to break. Your score, 6-6 with 2:47 left. You're watching LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
This new mom is struggling to get the skates just right. Now she's holding on for dear life.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
At the Onsted versus Erie Mason game, your score is knotted up at 6. Onsted just scored a touchdown, and they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. Number 48 to take it in for the 2-point conversion. It's good. The Onsted Wildcats lead this game 8-6 with 2:47 left in the first quarter. And now we have lining up for the Wildcats, number 43. He's going to be kicking it off to the Eagles. In the backfield for the Eagles, number 2, Herrera's, and number 3. No, number 8 for the Eagles. The kick rolls into the end zone for a touchback. They're going to bring it out to the 20-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. Eagles.
Will start off 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
We'll see what the Eagles do on this drive. They took it down for a score. They've had a lot of high-scoring games. Their highest-scoring game is 80 points this year up against Britton Deerfield. Number 8, the quarterback, he's going to be pressured. He's going to be sacked behind the line of scrimmage, it looks like. Loss of about 1 or 2 yards on the play. Greg Dinkins made the tackle on that play to bring up 2nd and 13 for the Eagles on the 17-yard line. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to throw it to number 5. It's not going to get the first down. It's going to bring up 3rd down here. It looks like a gain of about 6 on the pass. Third and 8 for the Eagles at their own 22-yard line with 2:03 and ticking remaining in the first quarter. Here Mason throws it. It's going to be to number 21, and that's going to get a first down and a couple more yards.
No, Moultrie's pass is complete to number 21, Cade Grossbeck. He's then pushed out of bounds by number 5, Travis Hill, and number 3, Josh Van Etten. First down, Eagles.
It's going to be first down, Eagles at the 33-yard line, on their own 33-yard line. Minute 41 and ticking remaining in this game, in this first quarter. Quarterback back. He throws it to number 5. It's caught by number 5. The ball's loose. It's going to be brought back in, sliding on the ground by number 17 by the Eagles. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Eagles on the Onsted's 39-yard line with 1:18 and ticking. Number 11 and number 8 in the backfield for the Eagles. Quarterback's going to run it. He's not going to get anything on that play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. It's going to be a loss of a yard, excuse me. 2nd and 11 for the Eagles at the 40-yard line.
Loss 1 on the play, 2nd down and 11 for the Eagles.
We'll see what the Eagles do here. Oh, there's going to be a flag on the play. False start by the Eagles. It's going to back them up 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 16 for the Eagles at the 45-yard line.
LCAA score at the end of the first quarter. Ida 12, Blissfield 0.
We'll see what the Eagles do. Eagles give it to number 8. Number 8's getting rushed. He's going to rush it. He's going to get a 1st down and more. He's going to just step out of bounds with the clock hitting 0. We're going to throw it to break. You're watching Onsted versus Erie Mason. Your score 8-6 Onsted. You're watching LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
I'm guessing Smokey liked that idea.
Sports
and we are back here
so many opportunities
at the start of the second quarter
to see where they fit within a team, persevere, understanding how to work with
Erie Mason's ball at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. In LCAA double scores, we have Blissfield 0 and Ida 12 at the end of the first quarter. A team that the Wildcats lost to early in the season and turned their season around with that loss. We are just waiting for the Eagles to come out and take the field for the second quarter of play. We'll see what the Eagles do. We have number 8 and number 11 in the backfield for the Eagles. We have 4 wide receivers here on this play. It's looking like a pass play here for the Eagles. We'll see what happens. They give the ball to number 8. They throw it to number 9. No. It's going to be
No Baldry's pass, complete number 5, Bryce.
Number 5,
Brought down by number 5, Travis Hill. And
Dio.
2, Joe Nerway.
And he's going to be brought down by Hill for Onsted. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. There was no gain on the play. Ball on the 25-yard line. Second and 9, excuse me. Number 8 He gets rushed, but he passes it. It's going to be incomplete. Number 5 got his hands on it for the Wildcats. Hill.
Defense number 2, Tanner Herrera, is incomplete. Travis Hill on the defense for the Wildcats.
And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 for the Wildcats. They have 3 wide receivers on one side, 1 wide receiver on the other. We have number 8 and number 11 in the backfield. This is looking like a passing play here on 3rd and 9, the 26-yard line. And they're going to hand it off. He's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Brought down by number 65, Luke Lewin.
It's going to be 3rd and 9. 4th and 11 for the Eagles at the Wildcat 29-yard line. Timeout, Erie Mason. Your score 8-6. We're going to send it to break. You're watching LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
Sports give so many opportunities to kids. It gives them an opportunity to see where they fit within a team, persevere, understanding how to work with different personalities. Those are the lessons that will make you a successful adult. As a mom, you have to have an understanding of what concussions are.
Concussions are things that are treatable. If we take care of athletes, they will be able to develop and have a long, happy, healthy life.
And we are back at the Onsted versus Erie Mason game. The Onsted Wildcats lead this game 8-6 with 10:49 remaining in this half. Before we went to break, the Onsted Wildcats defense stopped them behind the line of scrimmage. It brought up a 4th and 12. We'll see what the Erie Mason Eagles do on this play. Okay, and they're going to go for it here. It's number 8 and 11 in the backfield. They've got 3 wide receivers. Number 8's going to go out wide. He's going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. The Wildcats defense turns it over on the Eagles defense, turns it over. The Eagles offense turns it over on downs. That was incomplete. They're going to take over at the 20 on their own 29-yard line. Just talk about the game. Just when you're talking. Just talk anything. Anything you see or anything. Just when I'm not talking.
When are you not talking?
Oh, I'll try to stop, but I can just talk. And the Onsted Wildcats, they're talking to the refs, and they need a football. And then they got a football. So we are ready to play football now. Here we go, number 5 as the wide receiver in this game.
There's the whistle.
It's going to be number 5, Travis Hill. They're going to pitch it to number 40. He's going to get
taken down.
Shy of the first down. It's going to be number 48. That's going to be Broth. Mullen tackled him. Okay, it's going to be 2nd and 1 for the Wildcats, the 38-yard line. Shotgun formation. No, they're going to pass. Number 18, he was rushed. He had to get the pass off quickly, and he was tackled, but he got the ball out quickly, so it is going to bring up a 3rd and 1 now.
42 was just brought in, and looks like
688
was taken out.
Terry Berry, it looks like, as our quarterback right now. They're playing all. Looks like the Onsted kicker is getting ready on the sidelines. They're gonna pitch it to number 5, Hill. Hill gets an opening. He's got to get by number 5 on the Erie Mason side. He's brought down by number 5 on Erie Mason. But that's going to be gain of about 40 yards. Deal for the tackle on the Onsted player. First and 10 for the Wildcats at the 22-yard line, on the Eagles' 22-yard line.
Another score from the LCAA at the end of the first quarter. Columbia Central 14, Hudson 7.
We'll see what the Wildcats do on this. They're gonna pitch it to number 4. He's gonna be stopped with a dog pile on him. It's gonna be number 4 for the Wildcats running.
Ward Barth, the Onsted ball carrier, brought down by number 70, Jace Beal, and number 71, Grant Pinter.
When I say the numbers, if you know their name or look, say their name.
Their names are so important. Now you're gonna do the halftime
Right before half, so.
Yeah, because we do it switching.
Okay, I'll do it about with 2 minutes.
Don't do 2 minutes because he likes to give a break in 2 minutes.
It's going to be number 5, Hill, with another run. It's going to be gain of about 17 yards. It's going to be 1st and 4 at the 4-yard line for the Wildcats. At the Eagles.
42 and 88 just switched again.
And Terry Berry out to tell his teammates what play they're going to run. It looks like they're going to speed it up just a little here. Here we go. Terry Berry gets it, hands it off to number 4. He's going to be brought down, it looks like the 1-yard line. Number 71's helmet's going to come off from the Eagles. He's going to have to be taken out of the game for one play due to the rules. Number 88 comes off the field, switches with his other teammate. It's going to be 2nd and 1 at the 1-yard line for the Wildcats. Terry Berry giving his teammates the okay. Terry Berry is in the back. He gives it to number 20. He's going to give it to number 20, Dinkins. It's going to be touchdown Wildcats. Your score 14-6 Wildcats. We're going to send it to break. Right after break, we're going to see the PAT or 2-point conversion. You're watching LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
The odds of becoming a successful NASCAR driver, 1 in 125 billion. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism, 1 in 68. I'm Jamie McMurray. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
Back for this game. The Wildcats going for the 2-point conversion. They give it to number 5. 2-point conversion is good. Your score 16-6 with 7:33. And we're going to send it to break. We'll have the Erie Mason kickoff right after this. You're watching LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
Hi, may I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
Okay.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Your score 16-6. Wildcats are kicking it off. They kick it. It's going to be retrieved by number 2 for the Eagles. He's going to be brought down around the 20-yard line with 7:29 remaining in this half.
Yep.
Zandrolet's kick is returned by number 2, Tanner Herrera. He's then brought down by number 44, Brady Hunt, number 50, Andrew Partika. The Eagles have a 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Eagles 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. We'll see what they do. They went 4 and out last drive and turned it over on down. So we'll see what they do here. They're high-scoring game, but their last win came against Britton Deerfield with a score of 80-42. Number 8 runs around. He's going to be pressured, but it's going to be thrown. It was almost intercepted, but there's multiple flags on the field. It looks like it's going to be pass interference against the Wildcats. We'll see what the refs determined. There was 2 flags around the 45 and the 35-yard line. Pass interference against the Wildcats. It's going to give them a free set of downs and move them up 15 yards.
Yard penalty. First down for the Eagles.
First down for the Eagles at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Number 8 and number 11 to run it. 11 runs into someone, but still manages to get about a yard on that play. Barr on the tackle for the Wildcats. 2nd down and 9 for the Eagles. Now it looks like the Erie Mason Eagles are not slowing this game up. They have a fast-paced offense here, it looks like. Or a little fast offense. We'll see what the Eagles do. Eagles quarterback keeps it. It's going to be a 1st down. Eagles around the 49-yard line.
Mel Beaudry, the Eagle ball carrier, brought down by number 42, Dylan Irway, number 62, Marcus Butler. 1st down Eagles from their own 49-yard line.
1st down for the Eagles at the 40 on their own 49-yard line with 6:28 remaining in this half. Number 8 to run it for the Eagles. He's going to gain quite a bit. Not enough for a 1st down, though. Greg Dinkins on the tackle.
65 moves in. 33.
62.
62 moves out.
Gain of 6 for the Eagles. 2nd and 3 for the Eagles at the 44-yard line. Number 11 running in again. He's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage or behind. Cannot tell. This Wildcat fan base is pretty happy about that. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Eagles on the 43-yard line with 5:29 and ticking remaining in this half. Eagles quarterback, running back, number 8, the quarterback keeps it. He's going to get a 1st down and a couple more. It's going to be 1st down, Eagles.
Mel Beaudry's ball carrier for the Eagles, brought down by number 22, Tyler Hunt. 1st down Eagles from the Wildcat 36-yard line.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Number 8 is waiting for its coach to give him the play call. He gets the play call. He's telling his teammates to play. We'll see what they do. It looks like they're going to pass it. He has all the time in the world. He throws it. Number 5 does not let it. For the Wildcats, that's going to be Hill. He's been in a lot of these plays lately.
No, Bouldry's pass, attempt number 2, Chandler Herrera.
Herrera, it was intended to.
Still on the defense for the Wildcats.
And it looks like it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Eagles on the 36-yard line. 4:33 remaining in this half. Number 8 and number 2. Wide receiver. He's not going to get the first down, I don't think. Looks like he's going to be short. He got pushed out of bounds. Ethan Thompson, he got pushed, number 2, Herrera, out of bounds. It's going to be third down and 4 for the Eagles. It was a gain of 6 for the wide receiver that was running the ball. We'll see what the Eagles do on this 3rd and 4. Number 8's going to keep it. He's going to get first down and more. He's going to be brought down, it looks like number 5, Hill. No, number 8, Ethan Thompson, he's going to be brought down by. It's going to be 1st and 10, 1st and 10 Eagles from the Onsted 17-yard line with 4:16 remaining in this first half of play. Oh, he breaks a sack there, and it looks like he got the first down by my view here. What do you think? Did he get it?
I think he did, but the refs are discussing it right now.
No, he did not.
Nope.
Oh. The refs are going to
collaborate.
Bring the chains out, it looks like. It's a first down, Eagles. The refs looked at it, and it's going to be a first down goal. Eagles. The Onsted 7-yard line. I thought that was a first down when he slid there, and it was. We'll see what they do. 3:57 remaining. Number 11. They send number 2 in motion, but number 8 keeps it. He's going to be tackled at the line of scrimmage or just above.
No, Bouldry, the Eagle ball carrier, brought down by number 48, Warren
Carr brings him down. It's going to be 2nd and 6. 2nd and goal for the Eagles at the 6-yard line.
1 on play. 2nd goal for the Eagles at the Onsted 6-yard line.
They're sending man in motion. They're sending number 5 in motion now. Number 8 keeps it. He jukes a guy out, and it's going to be a touchdown, Eagles. We'll see what the Eagles do here with that touchdown. Your score 16-12. We'll see if they go for the 2-point conversion or the PAT. We'll see what happens. It does not look like they're going to bring the kicking team out. I have seen the Wildcats kicker been warming up, but I have not seen any Wildcat or any Eagle player kicking warming up over on the Eagles sideline. Just as expected, the Eagles are going to go for it on the 2-point conversion. They have 4 wide receivers, 1 running back. Number 8's going to keep it. He's going to run it. He's going to throw. It's going to, off the hands by number 2, bobbled. and it's going to be no good. Your score 16, Onsted 12, Erie Mason. We're going to go to break. You're listening to LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
I got my start in officiating when a friend told me I should try it. At first I just did basketball, and I got hooked. Before long, I added baseball, softball, football, and volleyball. I really enjoy giving back to the game, working with kids, and working with my local association to recruit and train new officials. I would like to say to anybody that officiating is a great way to help kids and stay connected to the game. We always need new officials. There's help wanted, just listen.
Back here at the Onsted versus Erie Mason game, your score 16-12. The Erie Mason Eagles just scored, but the two-point conversion was no good. The Erie Mason Eagles is going to kick it off here. Back, I wouldn't say deep, but back to receive the ball is number 5, Hill, for the Wildcats. Off to kick, number 6, Shape.
And there's the kick.
He kicks it. It's going to be a squib kick. He's going to just take it right down to the ground, and that was number 8, Ethan Thompson. Now, we would like to take a minute. We would like to thank the superintendents, administrators, and instructors at the LISD Tech Center. We have many technical and college bond programs for students throughout the Lenawee County School District. The Tech Center offers everything from engineering to dental aid, robotics, the culinary arts, 26 programs in all. Students really get a chance to try a career path and even get college credits before they graduate. The Tech Center is where your future begins. And while we were going over that, the refs are talking to the Onsted head coach and coaching staff about a football. They didn't think the football was right or something was wrong with it, so they have a new football here. We are going to be back in playing. Your Onsted Wildcats have the ball. They're going to have to do a fast-paced offense here if they want to score before half. We have 3 minutes remaining. Number 10 to run. It looks like he's going to get a first down and a couple more yards. It's going to be number 48, actually, for the Wildcats. That's going to be that's going to be Barth on the run.
First down Onsted at the Eagle 43-yard line.
That's going to take them over the 50-yard line, so they're going to be at the Eagle 43-yard line now with 2:54 remaining in this first half of play. We have 3 players in the backfield here. We'll see which one they pick. They're going to pitch it to number 5, Hill. Hill's going to break a couple tackles. He's going to be at the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Hill. That's going to be a gain, or that's going to be a run of 43 yards by Hill. That's going to extend the score 22-12, just like that. 2:44 remaining in this half. Did not take more than 15 seconds for the Wildcats to score. The student section on the Wildcats side is very hyped up right now. I'd say this fan base too. What do you think?
Yeah, they seem rowdy today for their team.
And they're going to try for the 2-point conversion. Hill with the 2-point conversion. It is good. And we are going to go to break. Your score 24, Onsted 12, Erie Mason. You're watching LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
The inherent right to work is one of the elemental privileges of a free people. Endowed, as our nation is, with abundant physical resources, and inspired as it should be to make those resources and opportunities available for the enjoyment of all, we approach reemployment with the real hope of finding a better answer than we have now.
Donate to Goodwill, where your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community.
At the Onsted versus Erie Mason game, your score 24-12 after the Wildcats just scored on a 43-yard reception. Hill off the kick is the Wildcats. That's a nice kick by the Wildcats.
Right to number 8, I believe it is.
It is.
Oop, and he's going.
Number 8 broke a tackle there.
Oh,
he's going to go all the way. Oh, he's going to be stopped, it looked like, by number 43. That was a good return by Erie Mason, though. You gotta give him some credit there.
Yep.
He was running for his life there with all the Onsted players coming at him.
Yep.
He's going to be brought down at the 40-yard line, though, so that's going to be a gain of about 60 yards there because he got it around the goal line right there. With 2:30 remaining in this half, we'll see if the Eagles can score and take it within one score here. Okay, here we go. The Eagles. Quarterback and running back is back. We'll see what happens here. It's going to be a flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play.
Multiple flags, actually.
Illegal participation is called against the Eagles.
Illegal participation against the Eagles. And we'll see what happens here. Wait for the ref to pick up his flag, and we'll be back to playing after the 5-yard penalty. Gonna boot the Eagles back 5 yards. They're gonna be on the, it's gonna be 1st and 15 at the 46-yard line for the Eagles. Number 8 throws it quickly. It's gonna be caught, but it looks like a gain of about 1 on that play.
Pass is complete to number 5, Bryce Deal.
And as I could see, he was the only one open. This Onsted defense is very tight here. Man-to-man coverage here. And that's what I seen during pregame. They were working on their defense quite heavily. I think they needed it here due to the amount of points Erie Mason has scored in the past.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be dropped by number 11. It looked like it was going to be caught. A minute 57 remaining in this first half of play.
On their way on the defense for the Wildcats. Brings up 3rd down 14 for the Eagles from the Wildcat 45-yard line.
3rd and 14. We'll see what they do here. I don't imagine they're going to, if they don't get it, they're going to go for it, but we'll see. Number 8's going to keep it. Oh, he's going to get a 1st down. He breaks he breaks actually 2 tackles on that play. It's going to be 1st down.
No Beaudry's ball carry for the Eagles. Brought down by number 20, Greg Dinkins.
Greg Dinkins on the stop.
1st down for the Eagles at the Onsted 23-yard line.
Onsted 23-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. 1:43 and ticking remaining in this half. The Eagles fast pace here. Now they don't want to give the Wildcats too much time left on the clock if they score here. Number 8, he's rushed. Oh, he's sacked in the backfield. Loss of about, it looks like 6 yards. We'll see if the Eagles use their timeout here to stop the clock. Dylan Stevens stops him with the sack. Very cold out here tonight.
Oh, yes, it is.
For these players. But this is what October football is.
Yep. But they're probably staying warm because of all the running.
Yes. That's going to be a timeout. We're going to toss it to break. It's going to be 50 seconds remaining when we come back. Onsted Wildcats 24, Erie Mason Eagles 12. You're watching LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
Sometimes all it takes to be a dad is remembering how to be a kid again. Take time to be a dad today.
And we are back here at the Onsted versus Erie Mason game. With 50 seconds left, the Wildcats have a 24-12 lead over the Eagles. Both teams are coming out of their timeouts. Erie Mason had to burn a timeout there to stop the clock.
Yep.
They're trying to get a touchdown here. They're knocking on the door, though. They're trying to get a timeout to get... They had to burn a timeout so then they could try to get in the end zone to make this a one-score game. Number 5 for the run. It's going to be a first down, it looks like.
Bryce Steele, the Eagle ball carrier.
And he got out of bounds, so that's going to stop the clock with 44 seconds remaining. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
First down Eagles from the Onsted 11-yard line.
Number 8 in the back. It looks like he's going to run it again, but he's going to be stopped. It looks like around the line of scrimmage. That's going to keep the clock rolling. It looks like the Erie Mason Eagles are going to call another timeout. Erie Mason. We're going to send it to break here. Onsted Wildcats 24, Erie Mason Eagles 12 with 36 seconds left in this first half of play. You're watching LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
And we are back here at the Onsted versus Erie Mason game. The Onsted Wildcats 24, Erie Mason Eagles 12.
Yep.
Eagles are knocking on the door with a 2nd and 10. They've picked up 2 good first downs here. We'll see what they do and what this Wildcat defense can do here. They give it to number 8. They're looking for number 5. He's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to keep the clock rolling.
Yep.
No, Beaudry's pass is complete to number 5.
They have no timeouts remaining in this game, in this first half, I don't think. They're going to have to play the hurry-up game, 15 seconds. It looks like they're going to get one more play off. They're going for the end zone here. He's sacked. He is sacked by number 48 for the Onsted Wildcats. That's going to take us into halftime. Your Onsted Wildcats 24, Erie Mason Eagles 12. We'll be back after half for the kickoff. You're watching LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
Of all the things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played. We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive, sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun, but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe coaches should act as teachers, helping student athletes develop,
while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time in high school sports.
And respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports,
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game!
Okay, and we are back. After halftime, your score 24-12.
Onsted will get the ball after the kickoff with 1st and 10. My name is Logan Jenke. I'll be taking over for Ethan Langton, who has swapped with me and will be working camera for the rest of the game, for the second half of this game. The score is currently 24-12. Onsted with a 12-point lead, and they currently have possession on their own 49-yard line.
Now, for the Wildcats, the quarterback, Terry Berry, back, and the running back, Hill. They hand it up. They pitch it off to Hill, and it looks like the Erie Mason Eagles have a stop on Hill for the first time tonight, it looks like.
Yeah, Hill's been running all over the field for Onsted, including one huge run close to the end of the first half that ended with a touchdown.
Now we have Terry Berry, and it looks like they're gonna run the same play. They're not on the field yet. Terry Berry is telling them the play call. We have number 48.
That is
Wildcats.
Rourke Barth.
And they're gonna.
And he's gonna fight forward and get past the 40-yard line.
It's gonna be a first down Wildcats. Around the 40.
Around the 39.
Yeah, around the 39-yard line. It's gonna be 1st and 10. This is a good start of the good defense. It just gave up a little run there.
Yeah, this game has been pretty low scoring when you compare it to other Blissfield games so far this season, such as the 80-42 win they had against BD a few weeks ago.
And they hand it off to number 48. 48 fights for the first down and gets it. And he's going to be tackled by about 3 players on the Erie Mason side.
And that'll put him on the 25, it looks like. Yep.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. The Wildcats are marching right down the field quickly.
Yeah. This is definitely a good way for Onsted to start the second half. They're already making good progress with a couple of good runs by Rourke Barth.
This fan base is pretty hyped up. Wildcats got into playoff berth this last week. Number 18, Barry. Oh, it's going to be caught by 89.
That will be Tucker Bean.
Wow, that was a nice catch by him.
Yeah, that was an impressive catch, and I was right on target by the quarterback, Dylan Terryberry.
It's going to be at the 5-yard line. Eagles, 5-yard line.
1st and goal.
10:09 and ticking remaining in this second half of play. They're going to hand it off to, no, the quarterback's going to keep it. He gains, looks like about a yard or 2 on the play.
Greg Dinkins, the Onsted ball carrier.
No, Dinkins on the ball carrier.
Brought down by number 58, Tyler Bates. 2nd down and goal for the Wildcats at the Eagle 3-yard line.
It'll be 2nd and goal for the Wildcats on the 3-yard line, with the clock ticking away, under less than 9.5 left now.
And they're going to hand it off to number 48. He's going to be stopped. No, he's going to be stopped. It looks like about the 1-yard line.
That was the Rourke Barth again. He was really fighting pretty hard to try and break that tackle.
Yeah, he was. You could tell he wanted that touchdown there.
Yeah, and it's also a really nice change of pace to see a team actually use their fullback more than most other teams.
Yeah.
It seems like the fullback has been a dying position in today's football.
It looks like it is. Now we have Terry Berry and number 48. That's going to be
Barth,
the fullback. They're sending it in. It's going to be a touchdown, Barth. It's going to be a touchdown, Wildcats.
Touchdown, Wildcats. That'll make
Your
it
score is 30-12.
With 8:30 left in the third quarter, and we'll see if they go for one or two.
And they're going to just go for the field goal respectively.
I think that's the first time this game they've went with just for the one.
Yes, I think they wanted to get out a quick lead so then they could save some of their players for the playoff game here. They're going to be playing. They don't want to get anyone hurt, and it's going to be up and good.
And with that, it'll be 31-12. Onsted with a 19-point lead, and with that, we will step out. When we come back, we will have the Onsted Wildcats kick it off to the Erie Mason Eagles. This is already feeling better, isn't it? You see what I was getting at with the quarterback and the coach? I wish I could hear what Aiden was saying.
Are we back? Are you going to tell us when we're back?
I can't even hear him.
Are we back? How many seconds till we're back?
It's Stephanie.
Okay, well then we're back here. Onsted versus Erie Mason. Onsted has a pretty good cushion, 31-12. And they're gonna get the Erie Mason's gonna get it. They're gonna get it, and they got a couple of blocks, and he's gonna be brought out of bounds. He's gonna just run out of bounds harmlessly at the 35-yard line.
Well, let's kick is returned by number 8,
15.
Baudry. He's then taken down by
And it's gonna be first and 10 for the for the.
Erie Mason begins first and 10 at their own.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line with 8:24 remaining in this game. They got to get a score off here.
We're at commercial right now. She will tell us when we're back.
And we'll it's going to be fumbled. He's going to pick it back up. He's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10.
No, Baudry is taken down by number 5, Travis Hill.
No, it's going to be second.
2nd and 10 with 8:13 left in the third quarter.
No, there is a flag on the play.
Oh.
There has been no ruling of what 2nd down, 3rd down, or how many yards to go.
Or what the penalty
we'll
even
see
was.
Here. Looks like it's going to be 10-yard penalty.
Unsportsmanlike conduct is called against the Wildcats.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Wildcats. It's going to give the Eagles a free set of downs. And they're at their own 46-yard line now with 8:13 remaining in this this third quarter.
That was really lucky for Erie Mason there to draw an unsportsmanlike conduct.
Number 11 to run it.
That is.
It's going to get brought down at the line of scrimmage or around the line of scrimmage.
That is Ty Mandel, the running back. Yeah, Ty Mandel, the running back. That was handed the ball.
Ty Mandel, the Eagle ball carrier, brought down by number 70, Dylan Stevens.
And we'll see what happens here.
65, Luke Lewin.
2nd and 7.
2nd down and 7 for the Eagles.
The Eagles quarterback is in the backfield.
That's Noah Baudry. He's the captain of the offense.
He's going to be brought down Wow, he's going to keep it, and he's going to pay for it. It's going to be a loss.
I think that was an attempt at a read option, and he just made the wrong read there and ended up losing a lot of yards on that play.
Yes, he did. And there was no gain on the play, actually. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 7. This Wildcats defense could stop him here.
Yeah, stop would be pretty useful to Onsted just to keep this usually high-octane Erie Mason offense quiet.
Their last game, the score was 34-24, and it was lost against Dundee. We'll see here.
He's getting ready.
He's going to get.
He breaks the tackle.
He could get the first down, but he doesn't. He stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, he attempted to scramble, but he couldn't scramble far enough.
Now, bringing up this 4th down, I just wanted to let you guys in on something. The last win that the Erie Mason Eagles had over the Onsted Wildcats came in 2012, and the score was 20-15.
They've already had a higher scoring game than that one. Where was it? Yeah, all time, Onsted has the edge in the rivalry.
And it's going to be brought down. It's going to be a turnover on downs. This Wildcats defense is stopping them here now after halftime. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, Onsted already had a good first half, and they're not letting up on the pedal now because why would they?
Take over on downs. 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
And the Onsted Wildcats might be subbing in a lot more now with this pretty good cushion, and due to their playoff game, they don't want to get their some of their players hurt.
Right. Would you happen to know who they're playing?
I don't know who they're playing, but it's going to be Hill.
Number 5.
To number Hill, it's going to be a touchdown, Onsted.
And that was a 52-yard passing touchdown. That was a great connection between Terryberry and Hill. So that'll put the score at 37-12, and we'll see if they go for just take the PAT or go for 2 again.
This Onsted Wildcats fan base is really hyped up now after that touchdown, 52-yard reception. It looks like they're just gonna go for
the PAT.
The PAT. My thing's cutting in and out. And they're gonna kick it, and it is gonna be up and good.
And with
the Wildcats, and for that, we're gonna send it to break. Your score is 38-20.
Na 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 na, I love you so. I love you, I love you. La 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 la, la 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 la.
We're here.
Yay!
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
And we're back. The score is currently 38-12. Onsted with a 26-point lead after the touchdown they just got off a connection from Dylan Terryberry to Travis Hill. And so they are getting ready to kick it away to the Erie Mason Eagles here.
And Onsted is going to kick it.
Kick is up. He's going to bobble the catch, but he manages to hold on to it. He spins out one defender, and he's running down the sidelines.
If he could break this tackle, oh my, if he could have broke that tackle, he would have got all the way to the touchdown.
That was still a huge 50-60-yard return there. That was Beaudry with the kick return. I think he also made another big return earlier in this game.
And he did. If I remember right, it was like a 50-60-yard return there. It took him all the way to the 30-yard line. So
yeah, he's definitely a threat on special teams.
And that's going to be their quarterback, it looks like. We only have one number 8 on the roster.
Yeah.
For the Erie Mason Eagles.
That's an interesting decision to use him both on special teams and as a quarterback.
But we'll see.
He hands it off.
And it's going to be short of the first down. They handed it off to number
11. Ty Mandel.
Down by number 8, Ethan Thompson.
He was brought down by Ethan Thompson on the play. 2nd and 2.
2nd down and 2 for the Eagles at the Wildcat 32-yard line.
And they're lining up again with 5:05 left in the third.
They're hurrying up the game now. They got to.
That's what Erie Mason likes to do.
They're going to hand it off to number 11 again. It looks like he's going to get the first. No. Yeah, it looks like he's going to get the first down.
Yes, he will. Yeah, and if you look near the sidelines, you can see their field goal kicker practicing his kicks.
Ty Mandel, the Eagle ball carrier. Brought down by number 3, Josh Van Etten.
1st and 10 for the Eagles on their own 30-yard, or on the Onsted 30-yard line, my bad. And they're going to hand it off again, but he will get brought down. That was
Cooper Kinsey, the Eagle ball carrier.
Cooper Kinsey, number 32, as the ball carrier.
First down, Eagles at the
And he will get them a first down on the 20-yard line. They are now in the red zone.
Eagles are knocking on the door.
Something they haven't done at all this half, I think.
Oh, it's going to be a fumble. It looks like it's recovered by number 32. That's going to take them back a couple yards, though.
That's Cooper Kinsey.
They can't have these costly mistakes this late in the third quarter here down.
Especially with such a huge deficit that they're down by 26 points.
They got to get in the end zone here before the fourth quarter starts and have a nice defensive drive. Number 8 hands it off to number 11. He's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to bring up 3rd and 12.
Brought down from behind by number 52, Hayden Moore.
Moore on the tackle. It's going to loss of 3, 3rd and 15 for the Eagles on the Onsted 25-yard line.
With the clock ticking away, reaching 3.5 left in the third now.
This would be a great defensive play if they can stop him here on this 3rd down. They're going to give it to number 11. He's stopped, but he runs out. He's going to be stopped. It looks like a gain of about 4, but does not get the 4th down. We'll see what they do here. If they're going to go for it or they're going to try to kick about a 36-yard field goal. I don't imagine they're going to try to kick the field goal. I think they're going to try for points here.
Yeah, because there's really no difference between 26 and 23. But there's a world of difference between 26 and 20 or even 19 or 18. So I'm pretty sure they're just going to see if they can get it here.
They got to get the 10 yards at least.
Yeah, 4th and 10.
Here we go. The Onsted defense could pick up.
Fakes the handoff.
Heavy on here. The offensive line helps him out.
Throw, no good.
No good.
So it'll be first.
The Onsted defense, or the Onsted defense stops him.
Force the incomplete pass, and he'll be Onsted ball with 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
It looks like the player was looking for a flag, but I seen nothing that would have called a flag on that.
I think he was trying to say it was pass interference, but even if it was, they didn't throw it. So
the Wildcats are going to take over on downs at the 20-yard line. We'll see what they do. They got to go 80 yards.
I don't even really think they're really trying for. Hey, the Usher's winning. They're trying for the 80 yards at this point. I think they just want to end the game. And they will hand it off here. And he's still going, but
that's number 5, Hill again.
Travis Hill.
No, number 8, sorry.
My bad. That would be Ethan Thompson. Ethan Thompson, a junior.
Now he's got one more year to work, and he could get good off what he's doing here.
Yeah, and especially considering he'll probably get more carries, considering Travis Hill will be graduating at the end of this season. Travis Hill is, in fact, a senior.
I think he's a senior captain, too.
It does not say. It doesn't say. 2:10 left in the third.
They hand it off to number
8. That is Thompson bowling over.
No, number 48.
Oh,
that's gonna be
Rourke Barth bowling over people.
And it's gonna bring up a first down Wildcats. This Wildcats team, this is playoff worthy here.
Yeah, why try to juke out people when you can just push them down with just how big and strong you are? Rourke Barth, the fullback, 5'11" and 225, so he definitely has some muscle on him.
We'll see what happens here. They're going to give it to number 20, Dinkins. Dinkins is brought down right before the first down marker. It's going to be second and 3. It looks like.
Yep,
yes, second and 3.
Second and 3.
47-yard line.
With a minute 18 left in the third quarter.
Now this Onsted Wildcats offense is not looking for a hurry-up game. They're taking their time here, and they're subbing in heavily now.
Rest the star players, keep them nice and healthy, and hopefully warmed up next week for their divisionals game.
We'll see who they play. It's going to be on Sunday night on Fox Sports Detroit at 8 o'clock. For the selection show.
Yeah.
They're going to pitch it to number 8. Number 8 breaks it. And he's going to get the first down in about 10 more yards.
I thought he had daylight there for a second.
Yeah, me too, until that Erie Mason guy came right up to him.
That was Ethan Thompson with the run.
Ethan Thompson, the Wildcat ball carrier.
And it's going to bring up first and 10. Ball's going to be on the
34-yard
line.
With less than a minute in the third quarter now.
It is ticking away now. The Onsted Wildcats aren't looking for a score quick. I don't think. We'll see what happens here.
And
number 18 tries to fake the Erie Mason, but they don't fall for it.
That was Hunt, the carrier, but he will get brought down pretty quickly.
He's brought down. It's going to be 20 seconds and ticking remaining.
No gain on play. Second down and 10 for the Wildcats.
Real quick.
No, we'll do it fourth quarter.
10 seconds left, and
it looks like the Wildcats are just going to take it right down to the fourth quarter.
Yep, and with that, the score is 38-12 on the Onsted Wildcats with a 26-point lead over the Erie Mason Eagles. When we come back, we will have the start of the fourth quarter. You're watching high school varsity football here on LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
Lastly, we would like to thank the Janelle Corporation, owners of the 2 McDonald's locations in Adrian and the one in Hudson, for their donation to our crew. A special thank you to the owners Mike and Rusty Bodman and regional manager Sue Bailey for helping keep our students fed.
And we are back here. Start of the fourth quarter, the Onsted Wildcats team is looking very good.
Very playoff bound, and at this point, I think the season is going to end for the Eagles without them getting a single league win. They're 0-6 so far in league play, and this is their last chance for them to get a victory in league.
And the Erie Mason is transferring outside of the LCAA, so the LCAA will get Clinton. So we will not be playing Erie Mason anymore. This was their last league game for the LCAA season. They're going to pitch it to number 20, Dinkins. Dinkins is going to find daylight. He's going to be the 10, 5, touchdown, Onsted. Dinkins with the 34-yard run. With 11:52 remaining, this scores 44-12.
And we'll see if they go for 1 or 2. Yeah, I think this
I think they're respectfully going to go for 1 here.
Yeah, I would hope so. They've already gotten Erie Mason down and
now
beaten.
They won last year of a score of 35-6 against Erie Mason, so they've well overcame that.
Yeah, they've already beaten that score as well.
So we'll see what happens here. He kicks it, and it is good. That's a nice kick, but there are flags on the play. It looks like it's going to be roughing the kicker.
We'll see what it is before we step out. They're having a conversation.
Now this crowd is really hyped up here.
Yeah, starting the fourth quarter with a huge touchdown run. That's
by Dinkins.
There was a flag on the play, and extra point is good.
There was a flag on the play, but the extra point is good.
And with that, we will step out. You are watching the Onsted Wildcats versus the Erie Mason Eagles here on LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
The odds of becoming a successful NASCAR driver, 1 in 125 billion. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism, 1 in 68. I'm Jamie McMurray. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
Playing kicks in the end zone and putting them at the 20. That's
and he's got some good kicks for the field goals that he's kicked tonight.
Yeah. Most of them have been right down the middle. That's something you can't really complain about unless you're the team going against him. $11:52 left in the fourth quarter. The score is currently 45-12. Erie Mason down by 33. 11. First and 10 for the Eagles on their own 20-yard line.
The end of the third quarter, Blissfield 21, Ida 28. Blissfield is another one of the qualifiers last week for the playoffs.
And Erie Mason will hand it off, but he will get stopped before he can reach the first down marker.
Eagle ball carriers brought down by number 42, Dylan Irway. Gain 5 on the play.
That was... That was the Eagles with a 5-yard carry. They will hand it off again. But he will be brought down, and it doesn't look like... And he will get the first this time. That was Ty Mandel carrying it the last 2 times.
Butler, number 3, Josh Van Etten. First down, Eagles.
It's going to be first down Eagles on their own 31-yard line. First and 10. Wow, the Wildcats defense is good here in this second half of play.
11 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Down by number 65, Luke Lewin. Gain of 2 on the play, second down and 8.
That was Luke Lewin bringing him down. And another handoff, but he will. That was Jake.
Number 3, Josh Van Etten. Third down and 2.
That was Jake Bates carrying it, but he will get brought down before he can reach the first down marker.
And it's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Wildcat or for the Eagles. They're going to run the ball. Number 00. It looks like. Do we have a 00? No, we do not. It's going to be number 30.
30. That would be Jake Bates, the carrier.
That's going to bring up another first down for the Eagles. The Eagles are marching right down the field now.
First down Eagles at Wildcat 46-yard line.
Now they're in Onsted territory. And he will get brought down again.
It's going to be 2nd and 5 now. We'll see what happens here now. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Let's see if the Wildcats defense can stop him here. Erie Mason fakes the run. He's pointing to his receiver. He's telling him to get wide. He throws it. But he throws it on the ground, so it is incomplete, but he was pressured by the number 45 on the Wildcats.
Yeah,
it's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Wildcats.
A low pass on the run, and there was no success there, so it'll be 3rd and 6.
Number 2, Tanner Herrera, is incomplete. 3rd down and 5 for the Eagles.
3rd and 5, my bad. With 9:38 left in the 4th quarter.
We'll see here what happens. 3rd and 5. Their running game has been really working. Number 30 finds a hole. It's going to be 1st down again for number 30. That's going to be Bates.
And that was a good run by Bates to find a hole, and I bet I know Erie Mason actually was hoping he would get more than just a first, but they'll take the first.
1st down Eagles at the Onsted 27-yard line.
Okay, here we go. 3 people in the backfield, 3 receivers. He fakes the pitch, and number 30 keeps it. He's going to get...
That's Jake Bates on those last 2 runs.
Brought down by number 20, Greg Dinkins.
Brought down by number 20, Greg Dinkins, and
gain of 9 on play.
It was gain of 9. 2nd down and 1 for the Eagles with 8:55 remaining. They're going to get the 1st down. That's number 11 running the ball.
8:43 left in the 4th quarter, and they are now in the Onsted red zone, 1st and 10 at the 12.
1st down Eagles at the Onsted 12-yard line.
We'll see what happens here now. I don't recognize some of these numbers, so I think they're giving some playing time to the lower classmen here on this.
Yeah. They definitely want to keep their juniors and seniors healthy for next week's divisional playoff game. Because after this game, if they lose, their season is officially over.
And if they win, their season is over. That's the bad part about Mason's thing. But with that, it's going to be touchdown Mason. They can end their season on a high note.
45-18 after the rushing touchdown, and we'll see if they go for 1 or 2. I think
I would expect a 2. I mean, they're just trying to get some points on the board here.
So that
with 8:02 remaining,
make the game look closer than it really was. 8:02 left in the 4th quarter. And they will be going for 2 here, it looks like.
And that's going to be... Yeah, they are going to go for 2. They've got 3 receivers and 3 people in the backfield. They're going to score with the 2-point conversion, number 11.
And with
that, we're going to go to break. Your score, 45 Onsted, 20 Mason. You're watching LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Thompson reading.
Why do you not get me?
I do. This is what it feels like for kids with learning and attention issues. Redirecting to understood.org.
Back. With 8:02 remaining after the Erie Masons long drive down the field for a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Your score, 45 Onsted, 20 Erie.
And Erie Mason getting ready to kick it off here to the Wildcats after the touchdown and 2-point conversion.
We'll see. It looks like they're going to onside kick this, and you would expect it. They are.
And he
it
will
looks like
bobble
they
it,
almost lost it. This could be Erie Mason's ball, but Onsted gets on it.
Yeah, he bobbled the reception, but then he managed to gain possession of it and just fall down on it, so it'll stay with Onsted. 8:01 left in the 4th quarter now. They'll get it on the 49 on their own 49-yard line.
And Onsted was trying to do the run game last drive, but it resulted in one play for a touchdown. So they can't really run the clock down when the Erie Mason defense can't stop the run game.
But I'm not sure they mind running the score up.
Hudson is taking the lead, 28-26 over Columbia Central.
I'm not sure Onsted minds running the score up on them.
No, and they're not trying to run the score. They're just trying to get the clock down. And that's going to be a timeout Onsted. We're going to head to break. Your score 45-20 Onsted with 8:01. You're watching LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
I'm guessing Smokey liked that idea.
The Onsted versus Erie Mason game. The Wildcats are up 45-20 with 8:01 remaining in this game. We'll see what happens here.
Playing the Williamson invite. The first game is at 9 a.m.
It's getting a little chilly out here.
Yeah, it is.
But this is October weather.
Yeah, it was already cold when I was out there working camera. My hands were freezing. But
now the coach is trying to get his players set up after that timeout.
It's a pitch.
He's going to be brought down. The first not gain stop for the Erie Mason Eagles, it looks like, in this half.
Yeah.
They could just not stop the run game. And it looks like they're going to slow things down now for once in this game with 7:36 remaining in this game. They're taking their time here with their new play clock rule. I don't see a play clock here, so the refs must be timing it still. But they're going to give it to number 8. Number 8 breaks one tackle but doesn't break another. There's going to be a flag around the 45-yard line. Thompson, the ball carrier. Jake Bates, the tackles Thompson. It's going to be holding against the Wildcats. They're going to back them up 5 yards. It's going to be a 2nd and 21, it looks like.
10-yard mark off from the spot of the foul.
And the penalty, no, we'll keep the clock going. I was going to say the penalty will start.
With the score up so much in the fourth quarter, this clock will start to keep running now between plays here. It's going to be 2nd and 22 for the Wildcats. Wildcats pitch it to number 44. 44 is brought down. He gains about 3. Number 44 is Hunt, a fullback.
Yeah, and I mentioned this earlier in the half. It's really nice to see a team use their fullback, considering most NFL teams have stopped using the fullback a lot and gone specifically towards halfbacks and normal running backs.
We'll see what happens here. 3rd and 19 for the Wildcats. I don't know. It looks like they're going to run it. They are.
Not
wow.
a surprise.
Oh, my. Number 4. Oh, he's tripped up just about the first down and does not get it. He's going to be down about a yard.
That was low.
They're going to go for it.
That was number 44, Brady Hunt.
They are. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. It's going to be 4th and about 4. They're going for it. What do they have to lose here with 5:43 remaining?
Right. It'd take a certifiable miracle for Erie Mason to come back from this. So, such a big deficit with so little time.
They're gonna run it again. They're gonna give it. Oh, Oh, this is going to be close.
I think
it's going to be close.
First for
first down.
Brought down by number 16, Aiden McMullen.
They're spotting it. I think it's going to be
It's going to be a first down. It is. First down, Wildcats. That's going to extend the play. That's going to keep the clock rolling, I think. It's going to be 5:23 remaining in this game. 45-20 Onsted. They're going to go for the run game now here.
First down, Onsted.
Yes, it will be.
Eagle, 43-yard line.
That was a lucky spot for Onsted.
They've got no receivers. They've got number 44, Brady Hunt in the backfield alone.
And
they're gonna pitch it to number 8, and that's gonna be short of a first down. But it was a nice run.
That's Ethan Thompson with the pitch with the run. My bad.
And that's gonna keep the clock rolling here.
First down Onsted from the Eagle 32-yard line.
5:13 left in the game. Clock stopped.
Clock is rolling now.
Oh, there we go.
Now they're trying to just chew up as much time as they can here. Trying not to get a touchdown, I don't think.
22.
Number 22.
That's Tyler Hunt.
It's going to be a first down, it looks like, from my view. It's going to be first down.
Ball carriers brought down by number 28.
No.
Number 22.
It is not. It's going to be third down.
And this Onsted crowd starting to get loud now as the game gets closer and closer to ending with a blowout victory for the Wildcats.
And I think Erie Mason did all they could in this game. I mean, it's a playoff team. I mean,
Logan Hunt.
they're 0-6 in league play. I think they battled hard tonight.
Yeah.
And, you know, they still got a chance to stop him here on a 3rd and 1 with 4:19 remaining in this game.
4:15. Clock ticking.
They're going to just hand it off, and he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. We'll see what the Wildcats offense and playmakers do.
I think the smart idea would be to just run it again, because even if you don't get it, not only do you continue to eat clock, you pin Erie Mason in deep into their own territory.
And here's another score with 5:23 remaining. Blissfield 21, Ida 34.
Just a score update from a fellow playoff team.
And it's going to be the Wildcats going. It's going to run. Number 8, he's going to be brought out of bounds. It's going to be a first down and more. Now that's going to stop the clock here.
That was Ethan Thompson, the carrier.
Number 12, Zathan Ortiz.
And the clock is starting now.
At the Eagle 9-yard line.
First and goal for Onsted on the Erie Mason 9-yard line. 3:10 left in the game.
And they're going to pitch it to number 22. He's going to be stopped.
He's going to get tripped up with 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
Tyler Hunt, the Onsted ball carriers, brought down by number 22, Mickey McMullen.
We'll see what they do here. It's going to be second and 9 at the 7-yard line. 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line. Clock is ticking. They're taking as much time as they can here.
2:35 left in the 4th.
We have a new quarterback in the game for the Wildcats. It's going to be number 10, Logan Hunt. Now he's going to be a fullback, is that it?
It doesn't. They will run it.
They're going to run it. It's going to be a touchdown, Wildcats.
So the score.
Number 44, your score, 51 Onsted, 20 Erie Mason with 2:11 remaining in this blowout game.
Yeah.
I give credit to Erie Mason, though. They stuck with this, and maybe they can go down, end their season on a high note with 2:11 remaining in this game.
Yeah, that's still plenty of time for them to march down the field and get a touchdown. The PAT kick is up,
and it is good.
And with that, the score.
Your score is 52 Onsted, Erie Mason 20. We're going to go to break. You have 2:11 remaining in this game. You're watching LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
And we are back. The score is currently 52-20 with 2:11 left in the fourth quarter. That was off a running touchdown and then the PAT kick by Onsted. Onsted's getting ready to kick it away to Erie Mason here.
And yes, Erie Mason is back. This crowd is really happy now.
They'll squib it. And they'll pick it up around the 20.
Gonna be a flag on the play around the 40-yard line with 2 minutes remaining.
2:06. We'll see what the flag is.
Tanner Herrera with the return. He's brought down by number 44, Brady Hunt. Number 18, Dylan Terryberry. There is a flag on the play.
Rest conversing about what the flag was.
It's going to be holding against the Eagles. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Eagles at around the 25-yard line.
2:06 left in the game.
10-yard mark off. The Eagles have the ball.
It's actually a 10-yard mark off, excuse me. They're going to be pushed back to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 Eagles with 2:06. We'll see what they do. They might just, I don't think they're going to be going for long passes here.
Yeah, I think they want this game to end just as much as Onsted does.
I think they're just going to go and run the ball and take up time. They fought this tonight really good, though. They just didn't have enough momentum.
Yeah, and they will run it, and the clock will continue to run. We are now under the 2-minute mark.
It'd be very unlikely for the Eagles to go 85 yards with a minute 40 left, though. So.
And even then, that's only 6 or 7 points. They still would have 25 more to get.
So they're going to just slow it down here and
wave the white flag per se.
And Onsted's very happy right now, probably. Just
if they wanted to literally wave the white flag, they're wearing white jerseys.
Yes. And the Wildcats do have another opponent, though, next week.
As they have made it into the divisional round of the playoffs.
And they're going to get their 7th win of the season. They only have 2 losses on their record now.
And he'll be brought down, and it'll be a 1st down for the Eagles. 1:05 left in the game.
Both teams did very good tonight. We have a minute remaining in this game. 52-20 Onsted. It's going to be a 30 running the ball. Hunt.
And he will find enough.
It's going to be a 1st down. It looks like their fast-paced offense right now.
1st down Eagles from their own 43-yard line.
It's going to be 1st down Eagles.
The clock will tick. We are now under 50
They're going to give it to 30 again. Short of the 1st down. He's tripped up. That's going to take us down to 39 seconds and ticking remaining in this game.
And they're going to continue to run the ball. They aren't going to stop running the plays.
And he's going to be taken down behind the line at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to take the clock to 20 seconds. Looks like they're going to get one more play off of the 2019 season.
10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7.
Onsted Wildcats will be playing
5.
Here.
And he will get
for a district
down,
game.
That will be the end of the game.
And the Erie Mason Eagles end their season at a 52-20 loss against the Wildcats.
And when we come back, we will have an interview with Onsted's head coach and our star player of the game, number 5, Travis Hill. You are watching high school varsity football here on LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
Preventing wildfires. That's all Smokey wants for his 70th birthday.
And I am here with our star player of the game. So can you tell me what motivated you to put on such an amazing performance tonight?
We just wanted to get out there and get after it and play together great as a team.
How did it feel to get such a blowout win to end your regular season?
It was a lot of fun and we enjoyed it. It was fun for the team.
And last question, are you looking forward to Selection Sunday?
Yes, we are. We can't wait.
All right, that's all I have. Thank you. And when we come back, we will have Travis Bates interviewing Onsted's head coach.
And I'm here with Onsted's head coach. Coach, how does it feel to beat a team that has outscored opponents by a lot, but has lost their league games?
Yeah, it was a great game for us all the way around. We knew that team was going to score points. They always start really explosive. It's hard to practice for their, the offense. But our kids did a great job. They hung in there. We knew offensively we had to keep our foot on the gas and play the whole 4 quarters and not let them in because they could score at any point. But our defense played outstanding today. Kids, adjusted a little bit and had some great defensive stands, and I'm just happy all the way around.
And are you guys going to change anything going into the playoffs next week?
No, we're hopefully going to get better. We're going to, every day we try to get better. So we have a 24-hour rule here no matter what. So Monday we'll come out and prepare for whoever we have to play and just take advantage of these opportunities because they're just great for high school kids.
Good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you.
And I'm Logan Jenke, saying thank you for the entire Lenawee LSN crew for watching tonight. The Onsted Wildcats are victorious tonight with a score of 52-20. Want to see if we're coming to your town? Get connected to LISD TV on Facebook and Twitter for LSN's broadcast schedule. Also check us out on Facebook and subscribe to LISD TV's channel to watch our other full game broadcasts. This has been a presentation of LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
Wildcats are district champions. All or nothing right here. All or nothing right here. Throws it, and Morenzi pulls off the upset in overtime.